Trying to sell on Amazon can feel like you're on a treasure hunt, but you don't have a map. Well, what if you did? Today, we're going to walk through a simple 5-step treasure map that shows you exactly where the gold is buried.
Amazon is just this massive ocean, right? We're talking over 300 million potential buyers out there. It's so easy to get lost. So the real question isn't, is there an opportunity? It's, where is your opportunity hiding? Come on, let's go find it.
To really get your head around how big this is, you've got to see it for what it is. This is a modern-day gold rush. Let's just look at the numbers for a second, because honestly, they are staggering.
Okay, so it all starts with the sheer volume of potential buyers. We're talking 310 million active customers. That's not just a marketplace, it's practically a continent of people who are ready to buy something. But it's not just about how many people are there right now. It's about where the growth is actually happening. Get this, 53% of all e-commerce growth last year came from this one single place, from Amazon alone. That basically means if you're not on Amazon, you are missing the biggest wave in online retail, period.
And all that growth, it translates into an unbelievable amount of money. I mean, even way back in 2016, Amazon's US e-commerce revenue was $136 billion. Just imagine what that number is today. That's the pie we're talking about, and there is a slice of it just waiting for you. But here's the thing about any gold rush, right? For every single person who strikes it rich, there are countless others who just get lost out in the wilderness. And the Amazon jungle is absolutely no different. With millions upon millions of products, it's easy to see how sellers without a plan just get completely lost. They end up walking in circles, burning time and money on products that are never, ever going to take off. But you're not going to get lost. Why? Because every good explorer needs a map. And we've got one for you. A simple 5-step guide that's going to lead you straight to a profitable product. So here it is, our treasure map. It's all designed to first find a promising spot with low competition but high demand. Then check if the price is right, and finally, take advantage of your competitors' weaknesses while avoiding some really common traps. Let's break down each step one by one. Okay, so how do you even know if a niche is just too crowded? Simple. You look at the reviews. Reviews are the single best indicator of how tough it's going to be to break into a market. If you see that most of the top 10 sellers have fewer than 100 reviews, you've found a promising area. But if you see sellers with thousands of reviews, that's a red zone, a clear sign to look somewhere else. All right, so you found a spot with low competition. Great, but is there any actual treasure there? To figure that out, we've got to verify the demand. And here is the key question you need to ask. Are at least 7 of the top 10 sellers making a minimum of $5,000 a month in revenue? If the answer is yes, you've just confirmed people are actively spending money in this niche. Low competition? Check. High demand? Check. Now let's make sure you actually make some money. We call the $20 to $35 price range the sweet spot for profitability. See, it's high enough to cover all of Amazon's fees and still leave you with a healthy margin, but it's not so high that you need a massive upfront investment. It really is the perfect place for a new seller to start. Listen, when you find a product niche and you see listings with blurry photos or weak descriptions or terrible reviews, don't get discouraged. Get excited. Every single mistake your competitor makes is a wide open door for you to do it better and just snatch up their customers. Now, any good treasure map also marks where the dangers are hiding. And for us, there are 2 big traps to watch out for on your journey: patents and seasonality. Let's quickly dig into why you need to steer clear of these. First up, patents. Trying to sell a patented product is pretty much the fastest way to get a cease and desist letter in your inbox. A quick search on Google Patents can save you a world of legal trouble. Second is seasonality. Selling Christmas ornaments is great in December, but what about in July? We're looking for products with steady, year-round demand, not a sales chart that looks like a roller coaster. Okay, so we've got the map, we know the route. Now we just need the right tools to navigate it efficiently. This is the Modern Explorer's Toolkit. And that tool is Jungle Scout. Think of it as your digital compass and shovel. It's software that automates this entire research process, letting you do what would normally take months of work in just a matter of minutes. And this is where the map becomes real. All those principles we just talked about, they translate into simple filters inside the software.
For low competition, you set a filter for, say, a maximum of 75 reviews. For high demand, you set a minimum revenue of $5,000. You pop in that $20, $35 price range, hit search, and boom. The tool just serves you up a list of potential treasure. All right, you have the map now. You've got your toolkit. The theory part is over. But the real adventure, the actual discovery, well, that starts right now.
There's this great saying. It goes something like, the world needs dreamers and the world needs doers. But above all, the world needs dreamers who do. This is that moment. This is when you bridge that gap from dreaming about having a successful business to actually going out and building one.
And you've got to remember this. The biggest mistake is not picking the wrong product. It's getting stuck in analysis paralysis and never, ever starting. Knowledge is a great starting point, for sure, but it's applied knowledge that actually gets results.
So the map is in your hands now. The Amazon ocean is full of opportunity, and believe me, it is very real. There's really only one question left to ask. What are you going to discover?